Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Cleveland Guardians and the Detroit Tigers. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. Just about set to go now. Today's starting pitcher, Reese Olson.
Try to stay back for that power changeup. Speed differential between the fastball and the changeup is huge. Hitters, they have a hard time staying back.
Now the left fielder, Stephen Kwan. And that misses. And we're underway here in the home opener. Just missed. Breaking ball through there for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
And that's in for a strike. Goes down looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Here's Jose Ramirez. Fastball for a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Inside, just missed. And he grounds one to the right side. And that one finds its way through. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Freddie Freeman up to the dish. That's in for a strike.
Very humble guy, and on the field, off the field, and he goes about his at-bats in that way. Boogie's just trying to stay with the plan, and that plan is hit the ball to left center field, drive the ball that way, and let it travel.
Yep. Headed towards the corner. Did he trip? What happened? Sniper?
Great effort. Saw bad he wanted that one. Head first dive.
Right side. And a foul ball. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
1 strike.
Line drive. And that's a fair ball. Around second is Ramirez. Coming home. The relay throw. He's safe. And it's 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Cleveland up a run, looking for more.
No. That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
2 outs.
2-2.
Inside. Ball 3. On the ground, right side, and that's foul. Man at second. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Here's Lane Thomas now, and Cleveland on top 1-0. That misses the zone. 1-0.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Outside with a breaking ball.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 on, 2 outs.
Ball, no. 3-1.
And now the count is full. And another power hitter lurking in the on-deck circle. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Way back there. And it's off the wall. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they lead by 3.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been. But obviously, you have to be happy with that result.
Bo Naylor in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Late swing, foul to the left. Man on second, 2 down. This one lifted in the air, left field. Green makes the play, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, getting the nod in this one, Joey Cantillo.
It's a tough veteran lineup on the other side, but I'm excited to see what this rookie can do in this one.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Ibanez.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Fought off foul. The pitch. That one missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings and misses at the breaking ball in the dirt. Naylor collects, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Here's Mookie now. This ball's chopped on the ground. Ramirez. Mookie retired, 2 down. So digging in, Parker Meadows. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. First pitch misses. So how much does his speed factor into his ability to go get it?
It's heartbreaking for the hitter because off the bat, he thinks this ball's going to get down because of that speed and the ability to make up.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started. Here's Brian Rocchio. Olsen back to work.
Ball 1.
Rocchio in the 8th spot in today's lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. That clips the corner.
Ball 2. 2-1.
Hit in the air left field. Meadows on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. And up next for Cleveland, Daniel Schneemann. Just missed. Strike on the outside, and the count is 1-1. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt.
1-2.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's the Cleveland leadoff hitter, Stephen Kwan. Went down on strikes his first time through. Just missed. Down. 2 outs, base is empty. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone. Inside, almost got him. Line drive, base hit. And that extends the inning.
Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Ramirez batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Swing and a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses badly for ball 1. Kwan, the lead runner at second. Ramirez on at first with 2 down. And a foul ball. Next offering upstairs. And that one missing low. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Runner at third puts on the brakes. Base is now loaded with 2 away.
Seems like he got exactly what he was looking for right there. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Strike 2, and there's a real chance they get out of this without allowing a run. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
In the dirt. Nice job behind the plate there. Bases loaded, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. Next offering is down low.
He's gone off speed. He needs to elevate here with 2 strikes out of the zone. Well, it stinks to be down by, these runs early in this ball game like this, but you've got 2 outs. You've got to close the door because you still have a chance with how much time is left in this one.
3-2 now. Ground ball to the right side. Torkelson. He steps on the bag, out to escape a bases loaded jam unscathed. here in Detroit, Singy. These Tiger fans feeling good about the new season. They certainly built up some confidence last year.
Yeah, kind of a surprise, snapping a 7-year streak of losing seasons. That'll do it for a fan base.
So will it taste the postseason baseball for the first time in over a decade.
Yeah, things are looking up for this Tigers franchise. Plus, they didn't just reach the postseason. They won a series, which is an important step in a team's development.
That one ripped. And that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves, line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Riley Green, the next to hit, takes outside. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Makes the grab, one away. At the plate, Spencer Torkelson. Swung on, belted. Jones raging back towards the wall. Leaping, and it's gone. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 3-2. Now it's Javier Baez. Javi Baez, like fellow Puerto Rican Francisco Lindor, born in Puerto Rico, but was drafted in the first round out of high school in Florida. Just missed. Cantillo, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, pitchers, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that one is lifted in the air. Jones on the move. Makes the catch, and there's 2 away. Now the third baseman, Matt Vierling. First pitch, not close. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in at bottom half of inning number 2. That one fouled off. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
On the ground to third, Ramirez slings it across. Out. That is the inning. Top half of the third inning. Now here's Nolan Jones. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. Off the mark there, ball 1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. And there's a ball. Next pitch is outside.
You know, these Guardians showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced this starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
Got him swinging. Lane Thomas will make his way to the plate. He drove it 2 with a double his first time up.
That's a strike.
Next offering is downstairs. Swings through that one for strike 2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Swing and a ball popped in the air, and it stays fair.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. That's one of those things where, as a hitter, you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped it in there perfectly.
Naylor takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Next offering is in for a strike. Runner takes off. And that one hammered. And that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. He'll score easily into second, and he's got a double.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with guys trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Rocchio stands in now and watches strike one. The shortstop takes the ball. The 1-1 is fouled off. One out and a runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. And that one is downstairs. And now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Good eye in that spot. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Man at second. On a line, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with 1 out.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Kenta Maeda on the pitch here.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And now Daniel Schneemann, and immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 5-2.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch. Just shot it through the infield.
Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. This one in the dirt. The 1-2. Good eye right there.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
That one almost got him. Rocchio, the lead runner, out at second. Schneemann at first. 1 gone. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Swing and a ball lifted left field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Jose Ramirez. He's 2 for 2. And the first offering is not close. Ramirez swings and blasts one deep to right field. That's back. Out of here. He leaves the yard to right. And they throw 3 on the board. It's 8-2. And here's Freddie Freeman. 1 for 2. That clips a corner. That's ripped. Base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
That's back-to-back singles for him. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Santana in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Well struck right field. And that one is off the wall. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away. So 2 down. And now the right fielder, Nolan Jones. A strikeout and a walk. That one down the line, and that's just foul. Swing and a line drive, base hit into left field. Freddie across the score. And it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch.
So the Tigers get a new arm from the pen, Brant Herter.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Right through there for a strike.
And at bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. And we're back. Stepping in, Jake Rogers. And Chris, his big strength is defense. But it is interesting. In today's world of baseball, compared to when you played, a good defensive catcher is considered differently.
Whatever you get offensively is a bonus, but he's got to put the fingers down. He's got to present pitches to the umpire. They're going to help his pitcher get more strikes.
Back to the top of the Detroit order. And now, Andy Ibanez. The other way. Could be extra bases. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
Here's Mookie Betts. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And that one missing inside a sharp slider. That one is absolutely belted. Thomas makes the play. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the run from third. And it's 9-2. And now the center fielder, Parker Meadows. Check swing, called strike. One away with a runner at third here in the last half of the third. On the ground right side. Now 2 away as they get a run across. Here comes Gleyber Torres. Doubled his first time up. Ripped to short. Throw on to Santana. And that is that. Back at Comerica Park. Now at the plate, Bo Naylor. That one drifts inside.
1 ball, no strike.
So 2 balls and no strikes. And that's a strike. Fouls one off out of play back to our left. And that one is inside. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. And it beats him for the first out after the drop third strike. Brian Rocchio digs in for the Guardians. A switch hitter batting right. That one finds the zone. Strike one. He swings and fouls one off. Base is empty, one away. Top half of inning number 4. Next offering is in the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Flares it into the outfield. Makes the grab for the second out. 2 down, base is empty. Now here is Daniel Schneemann. And that's in for a strike. It's 0-1. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here in Detroit, bottom of the 4th. Now the batter now, Riley Green. Check swing called strike. 0-1.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Off the plate, and that is ball 1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Nice grab as he reached down to make the play. And next to hit for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered in this game. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, right now this battery is seeing the aggressiveness of the hitters early in the count and often. So got to be real careful that you don't give too good of a pitch, especially early in the count.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. The batter now, Javier Baez. Flied to right his first time. A changeup missing, and that's ball 1. The pit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball left side. Ramirez sends it to first, and the Tigers retired 1, 2, 3. Ready now for the 5th inning, and now Stephen Kwan. Herder back to work. Kwan goes 5 feet 9 inches, 27 years old, and he was a 5th round pick back in 2018. Hard ground ball, base knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Everything came together for him. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that.
Ramirez stands in now and watches strike 1. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Here's the 0-2. Ground ball left side, could be 2. 1 at second, back to first, and that is a double play.
As a former player, watching 5-4-3 double plays brings back some adrenaline. It's such an exciting play, and it's always a great reminder of baseball being such a team sport.
Freeman
1-0.
stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Ball to strike. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Having himself a really nice game at the plate. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Santana in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2.
Ball 1.
Squirts away a little bit.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Freeman off of first with 2 away. Gets a piece and stays alive. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And a foul ball, he stays alive. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Almost
Ball.
got him.
2-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. In time. Out. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's the third baseman, Matt Vierling. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Jake Rogers will hit next. 1 for 1 with a single so far. High fly ball out to left field. Kwan sprinting after it. Brings it in. 1 down.
Now batting, right fielder.
So the lineup flips over. And next up for the Tigers, Andy Ibanez. Just
Ball 1.
off the inside edge.
1 ball, no strikes.
Swing and a foul out of play.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
That's
Ball.
off the mark. Now 2 balls and a strike. Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss. And the count's even
2
at 2.
balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Now it's Mookie Betts. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
Naylor gathers, throws to first.
He made it look easy, but I can tell you that was not a favorable matchup.
First and second, 2 outs. Parker Meadows up now for the Tigers. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and that will end the inning. And we're back, all set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, Nolan Jones. In for a strike, 0-1. Ball one there. Missed with a changeup. Yeah, that's ball 2.
2-1.
To the right side, Torres. In plenty of time to first. One up, one down.
Good sinker low in the zone right there and produced exactly what he was looking for. Ball on the ground. Nice ground out.
Thomas in the box with one away as he takes ball 1. Base is empty, one away, and we're in the top half of the 6th.
Ball.
That one catches the zone, and the count now even up. And that skips in the dirt. Fights it off. He'll see another. Swing and a ball popped up. Torres moving under this one. They got it for out number 2. 2 down, base is empty. Bo Naylor at the plate now. And that's down and away.
1 ball, no strikes.
And another ball. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. Popped in the air. Left field. Drops into the glove. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And first offering is fouled off. That's out to center field. Thomas makes his way towards it. And he makes the catch. And there's one down. Here's Riley Green. 0 for 2 in this one. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. He's out. 2 away. 2 outs. Base is empty. And up next for Detroit, Spencer Torkelson. He's already homered here in this one. And that's in the dirt. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know, they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
No.
Baez, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Next offering is fouled back. Fouls one off. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound. We go to the top of the 7th. Now here is Brian Rocchio. Right through there for a strike. Line to left. Base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. On the ground, right side. Handles, throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Stephen Kwan digs in for the Guardians. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
And that is out of play. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
A dive, he's got it. To his knee, the throw, and very nicely done for the out. Now the number 2 hitter, Jose Ramirez. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the... Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 11-4. 2 outs, nobody on. Stepping up for the Guardians, Freddie Freeman. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swings through that one for strike 1. Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here in the top half of inning number 7. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1-2.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. 2 down, nobody on. Freeman hits it in the air. Green makes the catch, inning over. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on?
Script? Never.
Singy, where do you stand on the wave?
Well, the wave of star players in MLB or the wave around this ballpark?
The wave around the ballpark.
I think it's a little outdated. I'm more of a Thundersticks guy.
And that's not outdated? The Tigers going with a pinch hitter, Trey Sweeney. The other component is you get less viewings of a specific pitcher. So your ability to go to school on one guy, you maybe get 2 looks at him and then he's gone.
Yeah, and I mean, these guys utilize the iPads and try to see previous footage of that pitcher, but it's just not the same as having an actual look.
That's out.
Lifted in the air, right center field. Thomas sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there's 1 down. Jake Rogers up now for the Tigers. He is singled and he is flied to left. Swing and a miss. Strike one. The Guardians up big in this one. Here at the bottom of the seventh. Hit in the air, center field. 2 down. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. 1 for 3. Swing and a ground ball, and it goes just foul. Slice down the right side. Two outs. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1, 2, 3. We go to the 8th. Now the 4-hole hitter for the Guardians, Carlos Santana. New pitcher for the Tigers, Johnny Brebbia.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Just off the inside edge. Brebbia, 6'1" righty. He features a slider, a four-seamer, and he works in a changeup. Out towards left center. Green makes the grab, 1 down. Nolan Jones digs in for the Guardians. That missed by a lot, and that's ball 1. And he pumps in a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're in the top of the 8th. And that one hit to first, but it kicks foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. 2 down, base is empty. Here comes Lane Thomas. Right down the chute. It's 0-1. Inside, just missed. That one misses, and it's 2-1. Swing and a miss.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is down low. Headed down the line. And that's a foul ball.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
This is downstairs, and that's ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Naylor in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Coming home. He'll score.
Picks himself up an RBI. Just a great approach. Looked like that was exactly what he wanted to do with that pitch. And right off the bat, he knew he was taking that wide turn at first to head for second.
And now it's going to be Brian Rocchio. And it's fouled away. Man on second, 2 down.
No.
On the ground right side. It's through for a hit. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Now it's the second baseman, Daniel Schneemann. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of what we expected, though.
Well, this was a game, looking at the pitching matchup, where you expected offense to score, and not as lopsided as this.
Reaching down and makes the grab. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Mookie Betts will get us started. Stephan back to work. Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for two.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Can't handle an up and in fastball much better than that. I think he had to be sitting on something similar, because it's very tough to adjust to a pitch like that if you're not looking for it.
Meadows in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. And there's a foul ball. Close, but called a ball. 2-1. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. And it's out of here. Into the home bullpen for a homer. And they throw a pair on the board. It's 12-6. Here is Gleyber Torres. And that one wrapped foul.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. Kwan hauls it in, and there's one away. So up next, Riley Green.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
There's a swing and a drive. Hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Spencer Torkelson up now for the Tigers. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Thomas hauls it in to end the inning. Back at Comerica Park. Now it's going to be Stephen Kwan. That's down and in. A slider missed. On the ground, right side. Foul. And foul ball.
Ball.
And that skips in the dirt. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
Tyler Holton takes over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance. The same.
Sweeney over to Torres. Now to first, and it's a double play. So now it's Freddie Freeman.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
2 down, nobody on. There's a strike. And he hits a ground ball right side. Fires over to first. And that's the 3rd out. Back here in Detroit, last chance for the home team. Digging in, Javier Baez. Cut on and lifted in the air. Puts it away for the out. And next to hit for Detroit, Trey Sweeney. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Ground ball up the middle. Rocchio. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Jake Rogers. Outside. 1-0.
1-0.
Fastball for a strike at 95.
1-1.
Going to count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The Tigers down to their final strike. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that'll do it. The Guardians slug their way to a win in this one. And a final.